project, but that is really, I feel so free today, and I'm absolutely happy to be able to do all those projects or be crazy enough to really explore what I can do. And I have this wonderful balance in my life nowadays to have the classical music and rock, metal very balanced. So I'm working a lot in a classical music and also in rock. But it's really wonderful to be able to say that I found the balance. I found my sound, and I'm working on it. I'm still working on it, you know, practicing a lot with my voice, training a lot, and but that's my life. That's the way of life. It took years. It took years. Why? There are no real answers for that. But it's like life is, you know. You learn from your experiences. You learn from your mistakes. You learn from the life in general. So it took me this long because of you know, all the time new things were happening in my life and my career, and beautiful things, and they really taught me a lot. So now I'm finally in a really perfect place, so to say, as an artist, that I can choose whether to do that or not, and that's quite privileged.
What was the key?
The key, I think, is here. I think the key is always inside of you, in your soul and in your heart, in that sense that I found peace within myself. And I said, well, if I'm not enough for somebody, I don't need to be. If I'm okay with myself, I'm okay.
Upon a page, and soon we see the show deranged. Why do you love me? Why do you want to have me? I run rivers for the stranger at my door. 500 women's I can't take it anymore. 500 letters, cause no one can see. 500 secrets, slowly leaving me in the seat of the fire hand. Drawing inches in my hand. I
I lost my mother, many things like that, personal things like that happened to my life. So those things made me realize that, come on, you need to live now, not wait for tomorrow to happen, now. I fight for my dreams, actually. I'm a dreamer and I wanna keep on dreaming and doing things that I love and, you know, not wasting my time too much into things that makes me suffer or makes me sad. At least I try. And I feel very privileged to be able to really try. I'm very workaholic, I would say. I am a person, I make myself work hard. My voice actually makes me work harder every day, and that also motivates me a lot to choose what I do. And talking about classical music and talking about metal, they are in a very they are very united in my body and in my soul today, but there are limits. I wouldn't do something that I don't feel I'm capable of. Like every one of us. I mean, we are not machines. We just have what we have. But I try to get better in what I do, in classical singing and in singing rock. Of course, I try to get better in those two. Outside of those two, it's too much already. I think it's quite a lot to maintain those two going on. Teaching voice, I'm teaching singing in Buenos Aires in Argentina. Sometimes I meet my students and I always tell them to go and take lessons in singing, because it's good for you to listen somebody else's opinion about you and possibilities and knowledge, because your ears are not enough. If you only do it for yourself, or you do it only yourself, it's not enough. So critique is always good, no matter what kind of it is, what type of critique it is. But it's always good to hear someone else saying, maybe you should think a bit different. And then even magic can happen. It has happened to me.
Another day, I don't care what you say, because your lovely words decay. Come on and play another day. Throw your mask away. Come on, play another day. Throw your mask away. I don't care what you say. Welcome to the Entrevista.